Oh, hello. We chase down the caretaker at First Shrine who wants to talk to us. Let's at least go see what that's about. Maybe it will be a... like post-game-ish type of thing. I'm not sure. We need to go over to the Ventrica. And go to First Shrine. Hi, YouTube. It's been so long since we've seen you. It's been 24 hours since we've seen you, YouTube. Fortunately, it's been 3 seconds for us. Caretaker wants to chat. What do you want to chat about? Nothing here. Oi. It's feeling almost time, eh, Bellringer? You and her who waits up there? That fated meeting won't hold forever? Caretaker, joke's on you. Caretaker. Joke's on you. I've actually done it twice. Ready to make your play to oust one ruler and claim her place? I'll not deny, some part of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood, as too, no doubt, for the one up top. Maybe this quest only happens after you beat the game, and they're like, oh, we're reverting to a past timeline, right? Like, you just defeated the Grandmother Silk, and then they give you the quest for, like, what if you didn't have to defeat Grandmother Silk? But maybe this quest was there from the very start. I don't know. Like, maybe this quest was there before we actually defeated Grandmother Silk. And yet, another part resists. A part over time I find myself siding with more. Either way, this does feel like how we get a separate ending. That part wishes not to claim a monarch's mantle. Rather, it would see my freedom regained, this kingdom's bug unshackled from their pale chains. Somebody say pale chains? Pale king? Pay your taxes, people. Remarkable idea you're speaking there, Bellringer. A world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on. Serious-like. But I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your helping, I've been seeing it clear. You've still got the monarch in you, all right, and the glare of a weaver. But the ambition, that's wild different from both. My ambition is much different than them. If you've already guessed to my desire, sir, and share some part of it, would you offer me aid in the conflict to come? Maybe, yeah. I can barely bear to tell it, but there's an idea, one rare disgust for fear of her up there sensing the score.
That's fine.
There's an idea that exists that we don't talk about, just to be very careful. You've conceived a method, I take it, a way to see a monarch removed, and me left free from claiming her station?
Oh, gotcha.
God forbid a weaver get a little motion. What a comment. Bounce on it. We have, me and what remains of my family. It's a trap of a sort, beyond the skill of this citadel, one to go further than just her binding. You'd be just the hunter to set it, if you're dare enough to try. Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. What work do you require of me now to see your service made? It's my family's strength you'll need be seeking, Bellringer. Us 3 old bugs still alive, spread across this kingdom, and one poor cousin dead and drained, in swamps choked rotten. Oh, not the swamps choked rotten. Each has power. Raw, savage stuff. For you, they'll give it, if for their fascination at the act or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all. And last, as the base, seek a weapon of weaver's past. Should still be one left, down there in their largest nest, a snare to set a rune of searing silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it. This writing is popping off. That means find the seeker's soul, the hermit's soul, the maiden's soul, and then the snare setter. Will you tell me where they are? Sir, I've opened the way above these halls and bested the white knight that stood as guardian. Oh, shit. Child of the monarch. This is Lace. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true. A being born purely from silk woven tight. That such a feat is possible, I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient. Never like this. Aye, Bellringer. You've slain a marvel. You guys keeping up, by the way? L, little into lore in the chat for fucking sure. We're learning a lot right now. Hi, Bellringer. You've slain a marvel indeed. Flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from, she was. Least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and a mind to match, but hers been up wandering this citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence, wave before you came and roused its ire. What a great word. Looks like I'm not keeping up. That's fine.
No, Zobo.
Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant most crossing her path found a painful end from her pen. I'd be saying thanks for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. Where am I supposed to go, you motherfucker? That's what I was trying to ask you. If you want the trap made, you'd best get to collecting. I'll point you towards what's needed best as I can. Thank you. Hi, Carly. We won the game. We're going to keep trying to win the game, but we won the game. Down in the Mosslands, still clinging to her failed chapel, my sister'll part with her power, if asked kind enough. I've been saying for a hot minute that that ruined chapel would have something to offer us, and it appears that I am not incorrect. Let's go to the Grand Bellway. Then we've been winning, and we're going to keep winning, and we're going to keep winning, and we ain't going to stop winning. We're actually going to stop by Bellhart first because I do have all this money that I should spend. Let's spend it. Let's spend some money. It's fine. Unless they need rosaries. If I spend my money and then these people need rosaries to give me what I need, I'm going to be pretty mad, actually. I'm going to feel like a fool, is what I should say. I got enough money to buy these things, but only if I... 1,100? I might have that much. 660. 780. 840. 900. So I actually don't have enough for that one. The other one is 520, so I need 200 more. Done. Bell lacquer. Why not have us paint it fresh? All right, we're going to paint. Oh, we get to paint our house. We're going blue. I fucking love blue. No paint on your bell? Whether or not I have paint on my bell is a personal matter. First off, you don't find me going around asking people if they've got paint on their bells. All right? What's happening between me and my bells is my business. Painting it blue for the bluebies? Yeah, let's go with that reason. Yep. It's just my favorite color. Luke's been in a conference since yesterday. I'm finally free. Let's go. We've made a good start on the painting, resident. Give us a little more time. Your bell will be shining like new. All right, let's get out of here. To the Mosslands, quote unquote. To the Mosslands. What I don't know is if what I am currently working on... Okay, I have a front seat question for you guys. Is what I am currently working on, aka chasing down this quest and seeing where it takes me, the way to find my percentage completed? Yes or no? Please just answer yes or no. Could be something different. Yes. Okay, good. Now, the problem is, I think you might be over here. But I never remember. Let's just run over there. Oh, hello. Madam, I return seeking power to aid the construction of a trap. At request of your sibling residing atop the citadel, I can speak. Aye, Hunter. So you managed to rouse the old fool. I've known it coming, felt it, and glad I am. The rest of my family spent far too long huddled and glum. Or dead. Not me. I'd always been thinking it a waste to just take what's coming when her up top wakes. Better to fight for freedom or go out in a blaze, oh ho. The Maiden's Soul. Front seat question. Where did we get Seeker's Soul from? Where or who? Front seat question. Grohl and Biowater. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you. The Maiden's Soul is a vial gifted by the chapel maid, filled full with swirling soul. The Seeker's Soul is a cracked shell containing soul drawn from a long-deceased bug. It's not a surprise it's you rallying us to action, Hunter. You had the sense about you. A bug bringing change and all. Of course, you're more than just a bug, ain't you? More than Weaver. Guess it'd take someone like you for my family to dare hope at success. Go and prove our trust now, won't you? We've spent our lifetimes wishing for another path. With a bit of luck, you might grant it. Orala. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go back. God, I'm so curious how this works. What it ends up meaning. I went the wrong way. Fuck. Meant to go to Gramboa. God, I'm nervous. Okay. So fun to experience it again through you. The mystery is so enticing. I like that there's just direct... It's interesting. I like that there's just directly a quest in the game to tell you how to do this. It's helpful because it draws you, the player, towards the idea you would expect from Hollow Knight, which is that there would be multiple ways to end that fight. If you're wanting that trap maid, you best get to collect, and I'll point you towards what's needed. Buried in the Warren of Bells at Pharloom's core, seek my sullen uncle. That one has power to spare. I kind of figured as much. This motherfucker. Let's go see my favorite person in the game. That's kind of a joke. Kind of a joke. Sullen uncle. It's your guy. Lord Dotsy Dot, you can DM me if you're curious about it. Only the dead are satisfied. Grumpy people say the best things. It's true. You're this way, right? I think you're down. Down and then hard left. Yeah. Humph. So the slave comes seeking. I've heard it. Wishing on a world cut free, yes? Along with my nephew up there. Sounds he's sunk as simple as you.
Benny Frank.
Will you not provide your aid, Bug? This trap he plans requires power. I suspect you're hoarding more than most. Oh no, I'll give it. Not in the hope you'll succeed. Bah. In that there's slim chance. I give just to see that restless energy unleashed. So much soul found and formed. Generations of it, all going to waste. Better it's given a chance to blaze. It's weird. We have... So Silk... It's this... Yeah. I literally started saying this line before I realized that this is literally the name of the quest. Everything about this has been... Everything about this game has been Silk, Silk, Silk. The dominating feature, so much so that it's her literal name of Godmother Silk, is this obsession with and cultivation of Silk. But we're familiar, especially if you played Hollow Knight, with a different idea. One of soul. And that's why it bothered me when I had this item in my inventory that said directly soul. Seeker's soul. Like, soul is a word that gets my, that makes the arms on the hairs on the back of my arm stand up. Silk versus soul. Hermit's soul, a heavy bell filled with the shimmering soul of the bell hermit. Do you sound different now? My part's been given, slave. We've no more need to speak. Go and spin your spider's web. Allow our kingdom's restless soul its chance to blaze. He wants the kingdom to get freaking high, dude. Yeah. The arms on the back of my hair. He says, blaze it, brother. So what I'm missing now is a trap and the... is probably in swamps? Can't wait to find out. That's far out, bro. Spelled P-H-A-R. Hi, Minty Cup. How's it going? That's far out, bro. All right. See what the caretaker has to say about this trap. If we rest at this bench, we can save and quit back. If you're wanting that trap made, you best get to collecting. For the base, we'll need a weapon of Weaver's Pass. Search down low, aside the paths of bone. Let's weave nest. Aside the paths of bone, inside their largest nest. It's a snare device. One to set a rune of searing silk. Probably that. Weave nest Atla. Alongside the bone. The other weave nests are like this one on the left, which is tiny. This one over here, which is tiny. That one over here, which is tiny. And then, is there one up here? No. So I think it's Weave Nest Atla.
Elos.
It's gotta be. Gotta be. Step 1, find the bone zone. Step 1, bone to your heart's content. Hi, Minty Cuppa. How's your day going today? Imagine if we do this and it unlocks a second game. Congratulations, you unlocked Silksong 2.0. We spent all those years making stuff. And we had too much stuff, so we just put it in a second game. What did you think of the Pale being atop the Citadel, Ryan? I liked it. I think I'm still yet to learn a little bit more. I liked the fight. If I have one critique of the fight up there, actually, It's that, and I hope that that is not the final boss or the final version of said boss. And so I am holding this part of my judgment. I did find it easier once I started getting very airborne.
Subscriber, welcome to the cult.
Schiffer, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I found it, like I was a little disappointed that once, I shouldn't even say disappointed. I was a little surprised that once I was like way up here and pogoing and claw lining and staying kind of on top of it, it was less difficult than I hoped. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. This is where I need to go, right? Yeah, then right. Basically, I think phase 3 could have been hard. What I'm calling phase 3 could have been harder if I wouldn't have done that. And listen, maybe I'm grieving for a thing that is no longer possible. At this point, I've played 150 hours of Hollow Knight or whatever it was, 70 hours of this game. I'm not the new to game person that I was when I started Hollow Knight, and so maybe me hoping for a boss that takes me 50 attempts, 100 attempts, is just no longer possible. But the thing I most want is still something so difficult it actually feels impossible, and then you have to work your way to possible from there. That said, the big asterisk here is that I'm calling that kind of the final boss, but I don't know that it is, and I don't know what else is ahead of me, and so maybe I'll still get my wish granted, and there's so much that we don't know. We're in very careful territory right now. We're in very careful territory. We are not going to talk too deeply about any of this because it all changes based on what happens next. What the fuck is that noise? Singing. What the fuck? What is that behind the glass? Eva, I am seeking a tool. Told to be somewhere in this structure. It is a snare device of Weaver make. Do you know of it? I may, lady. Search over from here, on side where the moss meets the nest. There my mothers built their tools, all traps and bindings. Small things, but tests for larger forms. I still remember their thoughts as they worked, their desperation, and their hunger. Another hopeless attempt to wrest their freedom. All ended in failure, of course. It's one of the big questions I have is still, because now I know that Grandmother Silk creates silk. This is a rhetorical question. What beef does Grandmother Silk have with weavers? Why was she hunting their spawn? Because my assumption was that you needed more silk. And maybe that is the truth. But you are the primal, quote-unquote, source of silk. Your name is Silk. It feels wrong to have you needing silk from other people. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Let's fucking go. This is the most beautiful text I have seen in the game so far. Permit me to gaze upon your nature that I may offer clarity. Because I'm 99% sure this is the dialogue we got before our crest got expanded. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. The Vesta Crest. Equip additional tools independent of your crest. Oh, we're getting two of them? Those eyes? The crest of Hunter has been expanded. Why does it have 6 eyes now? Strike enemies repeatedly to become focused, making your attacks deadlier. Heighten focus with additional strikes. Further increase lethality. Oh my god, that looks really interesting. It's a bummer that I do not use that shit at all. Did it just auto... Wait, Lady, if in your travels you are able to further expand your nature, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. More? If my nature expands as you say, Eva, I shall return. The fuck do you mean? They put on my other crest for me. God damn it. I don't want this crest. God, this is so addicting to click that button. Oh, chills. That flash of light, that... So to me, the suggestion is either here or here. It's so interesting. I'm 99% sure, but I could be wrong. Chat, front seat question. Is my Hunter crest the one that got upgraded the first time? Yes or no? As far as I'm aware, I have gotten my crests updated twice, and they have both been Hunter, which is very surprising to me. I think it just means that I misunderstand something about crests, probably. We now get a third blue, which is so good for us. Fractured Mask is awesome. We could also do Druid's Eye. I mean, I'm not gonna do Wisp or probably Cogflies anymore because I just don't like how it makes me feel. Let's do Druid's Eye. Then we'll go far left. Can you tell us more about why it surprises you, the Hunter's Crest thing? Because when I first encountered it, I thought that what was happening was I would return to Eva over time and... So, okay, I have an idea, but my probably wrong expectation is that, because I don't remember if I was using Hunter Crest when I appeared here the first time or if it just got upgraded even when I wasn't using it. My expectation was that I arrived here very early in the game and Eva said, return to me when you're stronger and I will upgrade. And so I wrote that down early. And so I was expecting we would get many upgrades over the course of the game to our crests. Weave Nest Atla, Eva, quote unquote, evolved crest, can see the imprint on our souls of weavers, but not like weavers. And so my assumption was that either I would go here and I would come back and I would get a different crest upgraded, or I would go somewhere else and get a different crest upgraded. Now, I guess the thing that is interesting here is that front seat question, Hunter, is that the crest you start the game with? Yes or no? Bacon crest? Bacon crest. I mean, now that I have talked with Eva and she has given me an upgraded Hunter crest for the second time, my assumption is just that the Hunter crest is the one that is like almost inherent to me as the Hornet that we know, the hunter. And everything else is something learned over the course of our journey here, but not something that is like about my soul or about something deeper than me. It's possible I'm missing how to upgrade the rest of them, but like a witch in particular, an architect in particular, these two are not who I am. These are things I learned. I do think Hornet is a beast. I do think Hornet is a wanderer. Sometimes Hornet's a reaper, but I think Hornet is hunter, which is probably why that one gets upgraded. That was not wildly clear to me, or like that was not my assumption for most of the game. But I don't know, it's just what I thought. Maramaw. Sheer bulk makes for an effective weapon, but requires much sustenance. This creature would have spent most of its time eating. An acceptable life for some. To come right out of that, right after you defeat this guy, to walk over here and see a tiny one is really funny. Oh, fuck, I fell. I keep bumping my head on this shit. Fuck. All right, I think we're just trying to go left here. Thought maybe there would be a shortcut there. It's been a long time since I've been here, for instance. I thought maybe there would be some... Damn it, I probably went the wrong way. Oh my god, go to the map. Probably need to go here. It's set by the moss. I missed Quick Slash so much. I've gained an appreciation for Hunter after doing the start of the game over and over in Steel Soul. That's funny. Chat, should we do a Steel Soul run after we're done with this game? Hell no. Mostly yes. Okay, I don't want to ride the elevator from hell. A fast elevator. Oh, there's another one. Fuck. Where the fuck am I going, dude? Did they mean go to a different moss? Did they mean this? They said go to... They mentioned moss. Did they mean a different weave nest? They probably meant a different weave nest. I'm so confused. Chat, front seat question. What... Oh, boy. I don't know how to phrase this. Okay, here's what we got to do. Gotta do. Oh, God. Twitch has added the ability for you to rewind. So I could just go back and see. I have to find it. Permit me to gaze upon your nature. Search over from here on side where the moss meets the nest. There my mothers built their tools. All traps and binding. Small things, but test for the side where the moss meets the nest. Moss? Nest. Moss nest. Over from here. I mean, I don't remember the other part of this where it's like maybe a workshop. I don't remember a workshop. I mean, it's possible it's just up, but you said over, not up. You said over. The other thing is that my Oh, hello. Getting ready to say my confidence is at an all-time low because I don't even know if this is the right thing, but I think it might be. Because I spent all day yesterday failing at blueprints. And so my confidence in deciphering things like this is at an all-time low. Snare setter. Look at that. Look at that. We're supposed to give them all to the person, the caretaker. The snare setter is a tool. I understand. It is a literal tool I will have to employ in the red slot of my crest. Fuck. Trap setting tool of the weavers. Lay a silk rune that ignites when foes comes into contact. Use shell canisters in the wielder's own silk. Okay. I was not able to find this without help. I did think early to myself, it's possible this is just a thing I have to reach with double jump. Because to bind her tight, our runes are silk. Is it done? To keep us free. Look at the shape of them. Is it done? Our runes are silk. To keep us free. They're first center shaped. Although I don't believe first center was here because first center has 4 arms. And these have 8, 6, 1. They have 8, 6, and 2. You notice that little detail? There were 3 weavers there. None of them had the correct number of arms to be first center, at least as far as I can tell. Can I ask for one thing, though? Can you ask me for one thing, though? No. No, not at all. No, absolutely not. If it's related to how I play the game, no. Nope, it's blind playthrough. Okay, we go back to caretaker. If it's about, like, the volume of the game or something, go for it. If it's about how to play the game, no. Sorry. Did I sleep on a bench? I don't remember. All right. I can just go up here. Very interesting. We take this to caretaker. Caretaker does something with it, and then we have a thing to go fight Silk with, and try to trap them rather than bind them. When that happens, who knows what happens? I clicked on the wrong one again. Again. It's all right. It just means I get to spend some extra time with Bellbeast. Oh, what a day, man. I am loving this. I'm loving this. I'll be very interested to see how... Oh, no. Oh, boy. I have a front seat question that I want to ask. I have a front seat question that approximately 80% of me wants to ask. And the other 20% of me knows that I should not ask it. And the 20% of me is correct, but it is the smaller percent of me. Fuck. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's just keep going. Keep going where we're going. Keep our eyes on the prize. Sir, I have the items requested. Craft me your trap that we may see these lands free. You have items. Let's do it. It turns out the caretaker was the final enemy all along. Now that they have the tools to create a trap, they're going to employ them against me. The final battle begins right now. Found it all. Did you, Bellringer? Then join me and let's get to prepping. Join me in battle. I'll be asking both your silk and your claws for the construction. Give me a cutscene, please. No, I wanted visuals. Not some grunts. Grunts is not enough. It's done. The parts are prepared. I'm headed up now to set the heavy thing. Even with the trap laid, best be guessing her on top won't go down so simple. She'll sense what's coming.
Not a miss.
That blade of yours is going to have to do its work before this thing can snap.
Wait,
No, hold up. Are you taking the snare or are you giving me the snare? Set your snare. I'll attend shortly. I'm ready. Wait. Soul snare. Did you? No, hold up. You took it. Oh, fuck. I should have. Shit, I should have put it on. I should have at least seen what it did before I did anything else. Fuck. All right. Oh, well. The little guy runs off. Okay. I mean, now it's time. Now it's absolutely time. Lord Dotty Dot says, see, Ryan. No, it's good. I'm going to click on this one, Tony. See, Ryan, now you don't have the snare setter tool. It's not like I'm salty you didn't try using it, but I'm kind of is because I think it's pretty. Sorry for being difficult, but you know. No, here's the deal, Lord Dotty Dot. If I had done it because you told me to, I would have entirely lost my enjoyment in doing it. Now I have a regret that is mine to own. I have a regret that is mine because I made the decision that led to it. I didn't try the snare, and now I have to live with that feeling. That little disappointment is the journey. If you play only the way you are supposed to play because you have voices telling you what you are supposed to do, even if it's a small thing, it's just a small thing. Just do this because then you get to see it. You get to see the thing, sure, but you don't own your journey. You don't get to experience the highs, the lows. I missed Grendel in the first part of this game, and I didn't get to hear all of his little secrets. And I own that, and it sticks with me, and it hurts. But it hurts because it's mine. It hurts because I own it, because I made the decision, and then I have to live with it. You gotta listen, and you can live your life however you want. But for me, I'm dead set on living the high and the low, the wrong and the right of the journey. And Tony is exactly right. I know there's going to be a lot worse things that happen later. As soon as this game is over and I get to find out what exactly I missed, the hurt is going to be multiplied by 1,000. The hurt's going to be 10 times worse. But it will have been my journey. It will have been my organic, the one I chose and the one I stuck to. I hope you understand why I can't just change a small thing just for you. Because if I changed just a small thing just for you, I would also change it for me, and it wouldn't be mine. All right, let's do it. Terminus. And ideally, I learn the lesson, right? Ideally, I learn the lesson. And then next time, I'm like, well, wait, I should try this first. Good thing is we've beaten this person twice. I love the idea of the caretaker being up here. Just like sneaking around these little halls. Trying to set a trap. Like sneaking through the vent work at the top of the citadel. Just like, set the snare. Hope that Hornet can pull it off. Just crawling through the vents. Barely fits. Okay. The good news is, so this is what I really like about it not being a tool that I have to wear. One, I get to keep my shitty tool. My sting shards that I didn't use. Two, way more importantly, it means that I don't have to I don't have to get to like 99% of the finish line and then sit there and like chuck a bunch of tools to hope that the tool is the thing that does the damage, you know? All right, here goes nothing. Oh boy. I do have Druid's pouch now that I didn't have before. So I have a second tool. My friend, ain't you come a long way, Bellringer, granting wishes, saving bugs, even rousing my sullen family to act. The snare is set above, our power bound along its thread. To your sight, it may seem a crude thing, but there's fair strength to it, enough to quell a god.
That's fine.
You and your family have done me well, sir. I shall prove your faith in the meeting ahead. Bring your best, Bellringer. Call forth our great pale god. Cut her weak, then drive the beast down atop the snare. Did you say pogo? Oh, I could do that. Contact made will stir the snare alight, but only your needle's song will awaken the spell in full. 07s to the Team Cherry knows what it's doing. My first instinct after I had defeated Silk one way was, but what if we played it a song? It's the dream nail of what I've got. They know what they're doing. The instinct is there. You did have to do some prep work to make this snare first, but it will be the song that does it. When that moment arrives, you'll see it clear. Any final advice? I've known your kind before, sir. Yours is a tribe that works and trades in power. I'm about to extinguish its prime source. Once this is done, will you truly delight in a land so bereft? Aye, well, my family's marks are all over that trap, and we've spent a hard age avoiding the gaze of our god. If we earned it now, after such open opposition, that's a bleak conclusion none of us would care for. My job's done. It's time your grand business began. We'll be wishing victory to you, Bellringer, for all our sakes. Can you imagine how much worse a line of writing it would be? Rather than "it's time your grand business began," if they were like, "it's time your grand business started," or "it's time your huge endeavor began." It's the little micro rhymes, it's the slant rhymes of grand and began that makes the Team Cherry writing just hit. And the use of a word like bereft. Ugh, bereft. Bereft is a word that makes me feel like I have been split down the middle by a sword with grief. It's nuts. It's nuts. Oh, see ya. Okay, he jumped off. Oh, boy. All right. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Let's do it. Woo! I hope it means that there's a second phase of the fight or something different. Oh, I'm nervous again. Ooh. Okay, here goes nothing. I haven't actually visually looked to see if I can see the trap. Is it below us? We're dipping, I said we're dicking. We're dipping, ducking, diving, dodging, is what I was trying to say. We heal. We're dicking, guys. Ah! Good heal. Excellent heal. This fight is really not that fast overall. Yikes. Ah! We do not have enough health. No, no. I'm 1 health, 1 health. Shit. Yeah, that's actually bad because now I can't heal. Fuck. No, that's actually the worst timing. Shouldn't have claw lined that. Should not have done it. It's not good. Now I have enough. That'll work, surely, right? It worked! I can't get out of here! I was like, damn, should I play it in the sky? Should I just pogo until I can get out of here? He's so fucking lucky with the heals. If you just keep getting lucky, is it really luck? If you just keep getting lucky, is it really luck? It's crazy, man. LeBron just keeps getting lucky. These baskets just keep falling. I don't know. What's going on? Strange. In your case, it is? Right. But I'm different. I'm different. He thinks he's the GOAT. If I'm the GOAT of anything, Luke, if I'm the GOAT of any fucking thing in these games, it's healing. Because nobody's done it more than me. And pogo. You're right. Never mind. I'm the GOAT of pogoing. Healing is just a side effect. I would have guessed getting hit. Okay. Where's the bench? I think also a fractured mask here could be really nice. But I'm getting lots of silk, which I don't hate. Let's put fractured mask on. It's an actual throwback. It's been ages since I played with fractured mask on. But we had it early, and it was relatively early. And it was a huge boon to us then. Have there been more deaths to Silk after or before the win? I mean, how many... Wait, hold up. How many attempts? SS bosses? I think it's basically tied. I think I died 5 times then beat her. Is that deaths? That's attempts. It's I think I died 5 times then beat her, and I think I've died 4 times since then. But I could be wrong. Is your counter behind? Probably. I haven't thought about the counter at all today, minus when Retsim told me. No, Tony, I think you're right. I think we do 1 for first attempt. Right? I think it's an attempt counter. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, resource management. I gotta remember not to chase that. Oh, boy. That's by far the scariest attack of that phase. That'll work. I mean... Oh boy, that's bad. Could not get away from that, huh? Full health? No! I wanted to jump up to a place I could pogo. Damn. That was risky business. No! That's gonna hit me. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't heal. I can't heal. No! I'm dead. I'm not dead. Please, 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 please. The pogo. The pogo. The pogo of all pogos. I'm so close to being able to heal. Fuck. Whee! All right. We can do it. We can do it. Good heal. Oh, I didn't think that would hit. That move is so stressful. I don't have the soap for this. I'm healing up in the sky. I'm literally off screen. I think pogoing is not just like preferred here. I think it's the fucking strat. No, I jumped into it. Damn it. Okay, let's get in the sky. I'm healing off the screen. This should not be allowed. No, that hit me. Oh! No, I didn't see that. No, get out of there. No, get out of there. I mean, it can't get closer than that. 2 health, I'd have been dead to anything. Just strumming the harp that is your... Oh boy. Are you taking me with you? Lace! Lace! In awe of that moment. In awe of that. I'm in awe of that as a storytelling moment. Now, does the Citadel actually crumble? There's no Silk here to save it. A very similar start to the cutscene. Shattered glass. But the rumbles settle. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Defeat Grandmother Silk and trap her with the soul snare. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. Oh, baby, what an ending. That's awesome. Oh man, here's what I have to say about that. Here's why I love that as a writing choice, as a story choice. Lace to come in. So a lot of things happen really quickly. Let's just talk through the interpretation of them. I trap Silk. In that moment, it appears I have victory. And yet, I have had to get so close to drive the knife in that Silk can also grab me and pull me into this inky black void that she is also being trapped in. Then something happened instantaneously when Lace arrived on screen inside of my brain. And maybe other people feel this way, maybe they don't. When Lace arrived on screen, I immediately thought, that's so Lace. And like that makes so much sense for Lace. And I'm so saved. Immediately. Not like, what are you doing here? No, why would you do that? It's like, no, that makes utter sense. Lace has this like power dynamic, fucked up relationship with Grandmother Silk that makes it possible that she could intercede there. The game completion is going to give me a percentage. And it's beautiful. And of course, Lace falls in, trapped. Which, oh my god. Breaking news. Hollow Knight 3. I know who the protagonist is. You fight Hornet twice in Hollow Knight. And then all of a sudden, Silksong, Hollow Knight 2.0, guess who you're playing as? You fight Lace twice in Silksong. Then all of a sudden, guess who you're playing as? I think it's possible. All right, we can take emote only mode off probably, or unless you feel like you need to keep it on, in which case I totally go to your... Oh. Look at this cutscene. Or this intro screen. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind. Don't do anything. Keep it on... Yep. What the fuck? Okay, so what is it? This is the question. This is the question that was on my mind at the end of that cutscene. So what is it? Question mark, question mark. Don't you hit me with the fucking question mark shit. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. The flowers. Am I at the cradle or has the entire cradle fallen down? Oh, that's a beautiful image. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Shit, hold up. I accidentally hit the buttons on my... I hit the button on my desk. Oh, you motherfuckers. I wondered.
Friend.
Make a little love. Get down tonight. Do down tonight. I keep my inventory. This is good to know. I keep my inventory. My crest is changed. I'm back to Hunter Crest. And nothing is applied. After the fall, seek, discover the fate of Pharloom. I am not on this map. The same map system is here, though. But I'm not. I also don't have... I could be on this map. Wait, hold up. I'm still in the cradle. I just don't have the fucking compass attached. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Amazing. There's an Act 3 after the final boss battle. Credits rolled twice, motherfucker. 3 times, technically, because I fucked up. And then is when Act 3 happens. Okay, it's amazing. It's amazing. This blue is everywhere. This blue rock. And we're hurt. Ah, this is familiar. This is a little familiar. Our masks are shaking. Oh, what a sad jump. Oh. God, this is crazy. Thanks for managing chat so well today, Tony. I appreciate you. Thanks for looking out. I have so many thoughts, and most of them I'm trying to just like shove out of my brain right now because I'm so curious about where this goes. The gears are all... Gears, the saws and stuff are all locked up. This is crazy. Hey, what is that thing I always say about art? What is the #1 rule of art, chat? What do I always say? I knew Act 3 was going to shock you, even though you predicted it. I mean, if you're going to put Act 2 on the screen, there has to be an Act 3. It needs to involve blood. I forget. Bounce on it. Art is hard. Rule of thirds. Rule of thirds. You have to subvert the only rule, the first and really only rule of art, which is not even, that doesn't even make sense. So ignore everything I'm saying. But like the most important thing you can do, Artifice has it, is subvert expectations. Act 3 comes post the boss battle. Pharloom has fallen. We're not left to wait until Hollow Knight 3.0 to find out what that black... I knew for a fact, I would have bet $1,000 that I don't really have on the fact that when there was an ending that involved that little like, the like void leg black things, that we were going to have to wait until Hollow Knight 3.0 to find out what those are. I was wrong. Thank God I was wrong. Now the question is what this all looks like. And we don't know the answer to that yet. What does it look like? Act 3. Is it... I mean, the whole map is still there. Is it all of it? Is it some of it? Is it part of it? Are there going to be things that... Is anyone alive? It's not like there's time for... Like, we're looking at rubble. It's not like there's been time for new bugs to come in. But there is this new presence. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Woo! I knew there wasn't enough void in my Silksong. Oh, boy. You motherfucker. You give me silk? You do give me silk. Thank God. That's what matters. I'm dead. Oh, boy. You guys want to know something terrible? I'm sure I missed some deaths. You guys want to know something terrible? You guys want bad news or good news? There's no good news. I have to call it an episode and a stream right here. The good news is I will be back tomorrow. I will be literally back tomorrow, but I have to stop here. Oh my God. And by here, I mean, I could probably spend another 5 minutes talking about it. So let's do that. But I can't spend 5 minutes running around and then talking about it. I got to stop here. If you want to watch more, we're doing it more tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Come pop by. Thank you for the follow, Simpleton Guy. Thank you so much. What a day. Oh my God. Beat the final boss of Silksong today. Beat him a second time. Beat him a third time. And then unlocked Act 3. In which, to put it kind of simply, the vibe has shifted. The vibe has changed. From a What the fuck is that, Tony? That's got to be new. That's got to be a brand new alert. What the fuck is that? Thank you, Rosie Posey, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Pexy, for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. I have a lot of story questions, a lot like storytelling structure questions about how this will work. But I can't wait. Mona, thank you very much. But I can't wait to find out. So we're gonna call it right there. Wow, just wow. Just wow. Stacy Ford, thank you for the 200 bits. Okay, thanks for the generosity, guys. I'm gonna stop. We'll come back tomorrow, 12 p.m. We'll pick it up and we'll find out what Act 3 means in this little game. I also don't know what that little symbol above 68 hours, 17 minutes. Then there's a little swirl. I think it means it's the quest. It's the icon for the quest that I'm on. Because it was a different icon earlier when I was on the other quest. It's this. That's what it is. Anyways, I simply must stop. Bye. See ya.